Hello Lost People, it's Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We are at the homestead in town right now today, and I'm out here at the raised beds. I was thinking today we could just do a quick update on the progress of the garden. I apologize for the wind, it's a little windy. It's very hot today. I'm under the shade right now, but it's funny because the temperature says 89. But man, it feels really hot out here today. And we got that solar storm coming in, and all of the meters say high UV for the day, so I'm trying to stay out of the sun. I'm not trying to get out here in it today. But yeah, so we're here at the raised bed. Let me show you what I got. So this is our tomatoes right now. So they're all the way down, well, most of the way down. So we got these ones here. These are the Marzanos right here, and we got quite a few coming out on here. That's pretty good, looking good. Same here, this one also is a Marzano. We got a bunch here, so there's some coming in right here, you can see them. And let's see, continue down through, and these are cherry tomatoes in here, a few different varieties. And there's a lot of different variety of tomato in here. And then this one here, this one is also a cherry tomato variety. These ones I believe are the heirloom right here. Those ones are going to come up like heirlooms. See, here's some back in here too. See right there. So those I think those are going to be the big ones. Oh, sorry for the wind. And then we got an open space here, and then this is the tomatillo right here, and those are doing pretty good. And then I got some onions in the ground here, they're doing all right. And then the peppers. So our peppers are finally starting to come back. They got a little beat up, but they're coming back. So yeah, they need they need a little bit more time, because they got, oh sorry, I was pointing off in the distance there, and the wind is really bad right now. Yeah, they got pretty beat up when they first got out here. When I first put them in the ground, they got shock and just dropped everything, and I thought they were going to die, but I trimmed them up and they're doing actually pretty good right now. They're coming back, so a little bit of time and they'll be fine. So also we put some onions here. We put some onions down here along this end, and you can see them right there in the ground, and then like here also, and you can see them just kind of spotted in there, and those are doing pretty good right there. There's some more, they're just kind of spotted in down this back side here. And then I also put some garlic. across the front, and they're doing pretty good. Here, so you can see them right there, 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 and they kind of they're spotted all through here like that. See them? Sorry. And like that, you can see them, but there's probably 60 or 70 cloves of garlic in there, and they're coming up. They're doing pretty good, so I'm hoping that they do well, and we'll see how they do. Here are the beans. So the beans are going pretty good too. You can see right here, these ones, they're doing good. And then here we got a bunch here. So those, you can see the separate run, like there's one run here and one run here, and you can tell they're separate. And then these ones too, they kind of got spread out a little bit, but that's two different types of beans. So there's one on either side of each of these teepees right here. And so eight different kinds total. And then these ones are peas. You can tell the peas are separate. So, but yeah, I just went through today and I planted some corn in here among all of these, just kind of spotted them all over and in between. So when the corn comes up, the beans will be able to wrap around them and kind of grow up together, and this will be all just corn and beans in here. And then I also put some sunflowers around the perimeter for just to like attract some bees, and also for them to climb on if they get out that far. So I think that'll be good. And then, sorry about that. And then the sunflowers are also good. You know, we can make sunflowers, and we can do oil with it, and we can also feed them to the chickens. So sunflowers are good to have. So anyways, also we have here, this is elderberry, and we have 2 of them. It's kind of small right now, but it's doing well considering the heat. So they're doing pretty good. This one's doing a little bit better than that one right here. So it's a little bit bigger. It's doing a bit better. And then we have apple here. This is that cocktail apple tree. It's doing pretty good. And then this is the ghost apple, and it also is doing pretty good. So it actually had an apple on it, but it dropped its fruit. I think it's just too hot, so it dropped it, but it had it on there. Actually, quite honestly, Hope might have pulled it just so that it would concentrate more on the growth than the fruit, because it's the first season. We don't expect to get any fruit off of them anyways. So, but here, this one is a nectarine, and it's doing pretty good right there. And this is a pear, desert pear. And all of these trees, this is like first year on all of these trees, but they're doing pretty good. We're working on getting an orchard back here, and we got the berries here. This is the berry trellis right here, and we got these are boysenberry, and they're doing pretty good. We got a couple of berries on them, not a lot, but they're doing pretty good. But again, first year, I don't expect to get a whole lot off of them this year. But here's the other one here. That one's doing pretty good. So, but hopefully it'll go all the way across and fill it in. I need to get a new one for that spot, because the one that we had there died. And then these ones, they're not doing very good. They're alive, but they're not doing very good. I need to get a berm around it. I need to build up a berm around it so that it can hold the water better. So, because like these, see, that one's got a berm all the way around it so it holds the water really good, and these ones don't. So I need to get out here and build a berm around it so it can hold the water better. So anyways, that's the berries. And then we got the chicken coop over here, and the chickens, they're doing pretty good. We get probably 12 eggs a day out of the chickens, and we get 1 egg a day out of the ducks. We have 2 females in here, but One of them is a little bit too young to lay yet. She hasn't started laying yet, so whenever she starts laying, we'll probably be able to get 2 eggs a day. But yeah, this is the chickens, and they're doing pretty good. In here, we got a couple of them brooding in here. You can see them brooding right there and right there. Yeah, she's in there brooding. So, and then these are the little ones. These are the young ones that we just put in here. They're all grouped together. These ones are Wyandottes. They're very well-tempered. Typically they won't run away. They're probably just because I'm coming into the side of the fence, but those are the younger ones that we just hatched out. Those are pretty good ones. And then here's the ducks here. There. They were enjoying their water before I disturbed them. But we got the big white one is a female, and the gray one is a female, and then the male is obvious. He's the one with the curly feather on his tail right there. That's the male. So, but yep, they're doing pretty good. And then this run right here, this is the males. These are all roosters. They're in line for the freezer camp. So we're gonna keep the one Samani male, and then whenever we get everything cleared out with the other ones and get the flocks separated, we're gonna keep the Samanis together and then keep them separate from the rest of the flock. So all right, anyways, okay, let's see. Over here I've got some peppers going over here. So I got some peppers that are growing. I'm trying to get these big enough to plant. Oh, that's dead. That was an okra, but it died. But these guys are peppers. Oh, I think the birds got into my peppers. You guys stay out of my peppers. Sorry, I probably just yelled right in your ears. I apologize for that. Whenever I edit, I'll lower the volume in that spot. But anyways, apparently they ate my peppers, little jerks. All right, anyways, okay, so we got chives right here growing up around the tree. That's quite a bit of chive right there. And then we got basil patch in the middle. This used to be a really big basil patch, but here, look at the size of that chive. That thing is huge. Yeah, got a bunch of them over here. Yeah, so, and then we got a bunch of stuff in buckets here, and we got a bunch of stuff over here in buckets too, growing. So, and then a mulberry right there, and then we got some blueberry right here. We actually have 3 blueberries, but 2 of them aren't doing very well, but that one's doing pretty good. So that's good. And I got potatoes over here inside of that box, but all of those parts are going to come down. I need to clean that out. Those are ready to come out, so I'll probably do that today or tomorrow. But here, and then we got a bunch of cannas across here. These are just flowers. They're for pollinators. It's good to have. And we got some elephant ear and some other, I don't know exactly what that is. And mulberry here. That's a lilac, which is just for pollinators. So, and then we've got the 4 avocado right here, and they're doing pretty good. Over here we have some banana. So our bananas are all really small right now because we had a really big one. Here's some more. Yep, and that one's a red banana right there. Those will get big this summer. They'll get really big and come up like this. They'll be nice and big, but we had some last year, but they all got killed in the cold. When it got cold, they all died off, so we had to restart them. But here we got the grapes are going pretty good. These 2 are smaller. This is first year. Those are from propagated off of these ones here. And then this is like second year, so we actually got some grapes coming in here in a few different places. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, that one's going crazy right there. And then this is the same plant, but this actually was propagated off of this plant, and we put it in there this year to bring it and come up this side. And then over here we got the Thompsons. These are just table grapes, and that's going pretty good. Don't have any fruit on it yet, but we'll see if we can get to the fruit on it. That'd be cool. Hopefully we can get some fruit on it. So, and then let's see, over here we got more mulberries. We got a small mulberry tree right here that was propagated from a clipping. That's doing pretty good. So, and then this is, I think this is a nectarine tree. I'm not sure. Let's see, apricot. Nope, that is a nectarine tree. Yep, so nectarine. This one is a regular orange tree, and it's doing pretty good. Haven't gotten any oranges off of it this year, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get some. This one is a mulberry right there, and this one I believe is the apricot. Yeah, this is an apricot tree, so that's cool. That's doing pretty good there. Let's see, this is just a tree. Looks like it should have fruit on it, but it doesn't. But that's okay, it's good shade. Let's see here. Got some hibiscus coming across here. They're pretty and they're really nice for tea. You can make some good tea with a hibiscus. Also, it colors the water. These ones don't really, the yellow, but the red ones will color the tea. It's pretty cool. And you said what?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. This is pomegranate right here. And we have another one that matches this over on that side next to the solar. And over here, let's see, that's rose. That is passion fruit, and it's going pretty good. We haven't gotten any fruit off of it yet, but this is its second year, so I'm hoping we'll get some fruit off of it. We got a couple of jasmine plants here, and then mint next to the stairs.
Is it the regular or the chocolate?
I think that one's the regular mint, and I think this one is the Greek mint. I don't know if we have a chocolate mint, but we used to have one. I don't know if we still have it anymore. But
the dog's always climbing on this one.
Yeah, and then we got a couple of roses here, and some cactus and rose, and then that's a big aloe patch right there. And here's the other pomegranate. That guy needs water. Looks like he needs water. Yep. So, and then out here, and this is the solar setup. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're all the way 100% off grid now. It's kind of nice. Steady bill that I know exactly what it's going to be every month, so that's awesome. And it doesn't get raised. So, all right. So this is the Sumo. And it looks a little haggard right now. I got some yellowing going on. I got to see what's up with that. But oh, look, it's got a fruit. That's cool. Nice. Yep. And then this one, this is got a bunch of fruit coming in here. This is ruby red grapefruit. Yep, we got a bunch of fruit coming in on this one. So that's nice. Yep. And then this over here, this is a lime tree. And we got a bunch of lime on it, and we actually have pulled a lot of these off. We use those regularly in cooking and for other stuff. And then this one here is a finger lime tree. And this one just came back. We thought it was dead, but we kept watering it, hoping something would happen. And it came back, and it's got leaves, and it looks like it's doing good, but we haven't gotten any fruit off of it yet. So, but that's all of that's all of the producing plants that we have. But we got these guys here, a little bit of a cactus patch here in the front. It's kind of cool. And then we got another one over here. Now, it's got a bathtub in it. This needs to be redone. This is all overgrown and funky. So, but we got flowers coming up here. This is going to be prickly pear. So these will be fruit that we can pull off and make jelly and syrup with. We did, if you go back into the videos a little bit, you can find a video we did a while ago that was harvesting prickly pears and then doing the whole prickly pear thing. And that was pretty cool. So, but, and the AC's on, it's kind of loud. I'm gonna go this way. So anyways, so that's kind of the update right now as far as all of that. We got a bunch of stuff in the back room that's in pots that we're growing. In a little bit, I'm gonna go, we did an experimental purchase of a raised bed. Oh yeah, here, this is a goji berry on the front porch, is doing pretty good too. So, but anyways, we did a experimental purchase of a raised bed, a metal frame raised bed, and we bought it because it was really inexpensive and it looked like a really good deal. So we got it to see how it would work and if it was good, because a lot of times you buy online and you get it and it's like half the size that it advertises, or it's just garbage. And we've had that happen a few times. So we got the small one to see if it was legitimate. And it looks like it's pretty good, so I'm going to put it together a little bit later. And then we've got some squash plants in the back, so I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to put some T-posts on the side and build a cage around it for the squash to climb up. And I'll set that up a little bit later. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now with it. And stick around, I'm going to set that up a little bit, and we'll see you then. Thanks. Alright, so I'm out here on the back porch right now, and I got this. This is the raised bed that we ordered. We got all the hardware and the extra stuff here. It's got the tools in it. These are the cheap tools, but I've got better tools, but I'm just going to use those because they're here. I got some topsoil over here, and these are saguaro skeleton sticks. They come from the middle of a saguaro when it dies. I'm going to use those to prop up this here. This is the fence that I'm going to run over the top for it to get hold of, and then this is to make holes in the top so I can wire it. And then these are the plants that we're going to put in there, and I've got this is a straight neck yellow squash, and this one is the straight neck green squash. So it'll be the yellow and the green. So I'm going to sit up over here and start putting this thing together. Stick around. Thanks. This is what we got. And it looks pretty good. It's pretty sturdy so far. I haven't put soil in it yet, but we'll see once I get soil in it. One thing, this little edge piece right here, that's pretty handy. I like that. That's nice. Kind of ties it all together. So I'm gonna set up a spot over here and get some soil in it, and we'll see how it holds up, and then we'll get the parts in it and then get some plants in it and see how it does. So stick around. Thanks. Okay, so I got this set up over here. Sorry for the wind. So I got this set up right here, and I've been filling it. I need some dirt for the bottom. I'm gonna put the topsoil right there on top, but I need something to fill it because I don't have enough of that. And I've got my wheelbarrow is up at the ranch right now, and all of my shovels, so I'm stuck using one of my older crappier shovels. And what we're doing is I'm gonna go through the potato bin right now. I've already taken a couple of layers off and dug it down a bit, and I've been moving it a bucket at a time, and I got to the part where I started pulling up potatoes. So I got True's coming out here in a minute. She's gonna come out and help me, and these last 2 rows I'm gonna pull off, and then we're just gonna start pulling out potatoes, and hopefully we got a bunch. So it seemed like we had some. I expect to see a bit. We had them growing in there for a while, so I expect that we'll find some in there. So I'm gonna set up over here and we'll get this going. So stick around.
One glove is too big, one glove is too small.
Mismatched gloves. All right, we're on it. Thanks. Okay, so we are done with this for now, and this is what we ended up with. It's not a whole lot, and most of them are pretty small.
Except for this one.
That one's a monster.
Which I stabbed with the pitchfork.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that guy got so big and all the rest were tiny, but
it absorbed all the nutrients.
Yeah, something. But we got a bunch in there, and they're all different kinds. We got some reds in here, got some Yukons, and we got some purple. Oh, that one got stabbed too. Yeah, and then
all willy-nilly.
Yeah, that's a Yukon. So this looks like a regular potato. I don't know what she's freaking out on over here. But anyways, so yeah, there's a bunch of different kinds in here, and yeah, I think it was pretty good for a first run.
Why are you brown?
I feel like we probably should have left them in there a bit longer, but the plants on the top died, so I thought that was when we were supposed to harvest. I'll have to get into that more better, and then but we've got a bunch of them that are small seedlings, so I'm probably going to put those back in and then reset it up again on the bottom layer and then put more dirt in there. and then get it going again and see what we end up with. So potatoes is a winter crop and it's coming into summer, so that might be kind of the problem too. I'm not sure, but I'd like to think that we can probably grow them year round, maybe, hopefully. But anyways, that's where we're at. So I got the dirt that I needed for this over here. Sorry for the wind. So I got the dirt that I needed for this over here. So we're about this full right now. So I'm gonna top all of this off. I'm gonna smooth that out and then top it off with this topsoil over here. And then I'm gonna set up the cage over the top. And then I'll plant the squash in there and then we'll be good. So stick around. Thanks. So I've finished this. This is what I got, and I'm gonna work on this a little bit. This is a little bit rickety, but I think it'll do for now. We'll see how these vines go. If they take it and go crazy, we'll see. Hopefully we can keep them, you know, they'll bush this thing out and, you know, fill it up. So we'll see how it goes. That's all I got for this week. Thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe. See you next week.